I want to go back with you to the early 70s. How good were the Royal Pythons?
The Royal Pythons.
Yeah. Were they good?
Yeah, they were real good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because your band before Willy DeVille?
Yeah. The Royal Pythons were, well, here's a band during a time when you had these, well, you know, to put it quite bluntly, I never particularly liked hippies, you know. They never read enough. They could spout the Tibetan Book of the Dead, but they didn't know what it meant, you know. But then I get on a negative path, see, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to give them the excuse to say, see, he's being negative.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
See, you know. I think that again, it boils down to behaving ourselves. Just you know, like being cool, just being you know, holding the door for the old lady.
But well, you were saying the Royal Pythons. How?
Oh, the whole Royal Pythons.
Yeah.
You want to know about the Royal Pythons? The Royal Pythons was a gang, and it turned into a musical group.
Oh, so it was the gang first, and then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's when I was very young and full of myself, and very negative.
And when did it turn around for you? Negative to positive?
Well, it only took me 5 broken noses.
5 broken noses.
And scars up and down my arms, you know. Took about that much.
And is there one?
It took, actually, music took me out of that. I'm the bad guy gone good. You know what I mean? I'm the bad guy who's gone good. You know, I had enough of running in the back streets, shooting up, trying to kill myself. Why?
But yeah, was there one turning point, or was it gradually you were thinking, well, what am I doing to myself? Or
Oh yeah.
Or was there one turning point you said, now it's enough?
No, it kind of came slowly. It was all of a sudden I realized how I know this sounds kind of naive, and it does to me now, that you think everybody's going to be around forever. And I want you to know something. How many friends do you have?
Real friends?
Yeah, real friends.
2, 3 or something?
2 or 3.
Yeah.
You're very, very, very lucky.
I hope.
don't have. No,
I hope.
You hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if there's a question mark there, then they're not really quite your friends. But
No, but I think-
How would you like to not have one?
That's not good.
Huh?
I think you know when you have friends, when you're really down and out, you know.
Yeah.
And I haven't been that down and out.
I
to know.
am.
Yeah.
And I am.
Yeah.
I don't have one friend left. Not one. Not one. They're all dead. All of them. And they were all artists, and they were all great people. Whether it was AIDS or whether it was stepping off a city bus, they're all dead. And so you learn a little something from that. You learn all of a sudden how precious life is, how precious it is. It's so precious. I mean, it's just, God, it's just so precious, you know. I mean, I went around trying to kill myself for years, you know, for years.
How long?
Years. 20 years.
20 years, yeah.
Yeah, you know, strung out on dope. Got a friend who jumped off a fucking building like an idiot. You know? people like that. Although we were never really that close. You know what I'm talking about. I don't have to go any further than that. But it's just a shame. It's a shame. He's a young man, a young guy, man. Young man. And he jumps off a fucking building? What do you say about that? What can you say about that, you know? I'm guffawed. I'm like, what? You know, I just lost another one. Ritchie Bright, he was in all the Godfathers. Al Neary, the one who took Fredo out in the boat and blew his brains out. His name was Ritchie Bright, great actor. And I called up his house. I had gone back to New York, and I called up his house, and he was one of my last friends alive. And we had started to get back together again, you know, because I was back in New York, and I didn't have any friends, you know. My friends in New Mexico all died, you know. And I called up and I said, "Is Ritchie there?" And they said, "Who's calling?" And I said, "This is Willie." "Who's this?" And they said her name. And I said, "Well, is Ritchie there?" And they said, "I have some bad news, Willie. Ritchie passed on." I said, "What are you talking about, Ritchie passed on? I just saw him yesterday. What are you talking about? Is this a joke?" Like an idiot. Mm-hmm. And I said, "No, he got off a bus, and, you know, one of those buses that are kind of like an accordion in the middle. You know what I mean?" Yeah.
The long ones,
and it made, one of the long ones. And it made like a real wide turn, and it ran him over. Just like that. Very talented man. Very talented. If I had him to storm the gates of hell with, I would have him. Wonderful actor, incredible. His wife was an incredible actress, Latanya Alda.